Morning, Cashew, Ember. Morning. Hey, Judy. Morning. Soul Beliefs. Hello, how are you? What's going on today? How's everybody doing? So, last night we didn't do Subscriber Sunday. I had my son here, and just as I kind of predicted, it didn't, it wouldn't have worked out if I would have tried to do a stream. So, glad we did the premiere instead. At least, I actually meant to put it, no lie, I meant to put it for Saturday at 9, and then when I sat there till Saturday at 9, and then I was like, oh, it's tomorrow. I checked the time, and it was like 23 hours, 25 hours or something. I'm like, oh shit. So that being said, Mike, what's up, buddy? That being said, here we are today. We'll hang out. We'll hang out for a little while. Um, if anybody wants to come on, feel free. I had a million things I wanted to talk about. Uh, like I was like, oh, I wonder what we'll talk about today. And then like I thought up a bunch of things, and then you know, sure as the sun shines, I forgot everything as soon as I hit lives. I don't know what there is to that. I really don't. I really don't. Everywhere I go to, it's not just me, which makes me feel a little better because everywhere I go, it seems like behind stage or backstage, whatever it's called. That's where like, hey, Blue Crossroads. That's where a lot of the stuff people. I guess maybe people are just looser, right? It's not like this is some like grand stage, right, where there's millions of people watching or anything, but I don't know what it's just nerves, I guess, still. Even though I do this 100 times. Susan A, hello. It's a little different when I'm walking around, I'm driving, or I'm doing something. Sitting still is hard for me. Hey, Arlen, good morning. I'm going to, I'll drop the link in the chat, and then if anybody wants to pop in, can you guys hear the little, like the Hertz music in the background? It's low, but I'm gonna get a copyright strike. I know that much, but I ain't worried about it. It's nothing new. Oh, that's kind of cool. No, can't. Okay. Whether you can hear it or not, it's working. It's doing what it's supposed to do. Turn it up a little bit. We'll see if that's too loud. What time is it by you guys? Morning, welcome in. Anything you guys want to touch on? I'm gonna try and keep it positive. I want to start the week off right. So, again, the other night we discussed how, yeah, it does me too. You're talking about the thumbnail, right? I still don't know what she is. I want to say, I want to say that she's, I get the feeling like she's an Anunnaki or some shit like that. I don't think she's a Sasquatch. She was hairless. So, brother. Oh yeah, that's right. Happy Labor Day. Oh, that's nice. Gemma Jade sent a box full of stuff. That's some of the stuff she sent. Like she sent a lot of. She was supposed to send me a stone. That one of those up there. Got a little collection up there. You guys probably can't see it worth a damn, but there's a bunch. And then so one of them is the one she sent. That's all I thought was coming. Nope, nope. Oh, I should fit all that stuff in that little box, but it's funny. I never get stage fright when performing for thousands, but when we play just a few, it always hits me. I think it's because it's more intimate. Probably, probably pretty accurate. Probably pretty accurate. What's up, brother? How are you? Saw that on the cover photo before live started. Maybe elemental. It could be. I'm not gonna act like I know for sure. You know, it's one of those things, right? Where like there was no answer, so like my possible answers always change because my understanding is always changing. You know, like in the beginning, I thought everything was a Bigfoot. I thought everything out there was a Sasquatch. Well, I thought I didn't know no better. I had tunnel vision to an extent, right? I don't really want to know about nothing else. This is enough for me, and it was at the time. Everything else started to make its way in. Can't go one day without a bunch of stuff changing and a bunch of stuff like just flooding in. It's just impossible. So I don't understand how people get stuck. I just can't fathom it. How do you get stuck? Good inside of. I've seen some who look. I don't doubt it, Arlo. I don't doubt it. So I don't know if you may. I'm sure some people out there might know what it is. I just can't say that I do. Not for sure. Portal through there. Going to be so many things showing up. I get overwhelmed. Yeah, this is that's from way long ago, like in the beginning, and it's just it's a screenshot from a long, wild live stream. For those of you who know, I did Facebook live streams for my whole first year, for the most part. Barely touched over here on YouTube side, and then just kind of where everybody went. I just was like, I want to pick one or the other. I don't want to put my energy into both. I just didn't have the energy for it. Didn't have the time. Had too much going on. So this is where we landed on YouTube. I was personally, I was trying to stay over there, but that's because that's where I was comfortable with at the time. I got used to everything. There's a link in the chat if anybody wants to pop on. Yeah, looks like it being portal through. Yeah, so what I was getting at was there's a lot more to that frame. You have to size everything down. A lot of times you have to size it down for people to see what it is, and then a lot of times you have to size it down a lot to make it fit a thumbnail. But yeah, in the big frame, there's a lot going on for sure. There's so many other beings that live beside. Yeah, that's so true, so true. It's insane. Rob, what's up, buddy? Rob, if you want to, it's gonna be really hot, like really hot this week. Uh, if I go out tomorrow, which I probably will, it'll be like early, like super early. So if you're interested, throw me a text. I guess I'll probably. I'm thinking one of our spots, you know, out by Bigfoot Base Camp over there. Oh, commercial. Oh, loading. Midwest Night Watchers. What's going on? I think they choose us. Oh, I think they choose to get stuck because personally, they only want to go a certain point and go. Yes, I know. I totally agree. It's like a safety. It's for some people it's a security blanket. For some people, it's easier. It's easier to talk in circles, right? Oh, it's just a flesh and blood thing, and I seen it, so I'm special. Let's talk about it for the rest of our lives. Look out of here. This is a good one. See, this is a lot of hertz different. Oh, it keeps having trouble loading. I don't know why. Oh, it's a live stream. That's why. So maybe because I have two different live streams playing at once, but that's like a bunch of different hertz mixed into one. Let's do 777. I don't know if I've ever done that one before. Expedient. No, there goes another copyright. Damn it! I tried to lower the volume before they said expedient. Ah, another commercial. I'm gonna get banged over the head. Okay. Oh, premium? I can't afford that crap. Just give me the commercials. Okay. Sorry. Back to you guys. Roger, what's up, buddy? Yes, I understand. I just don't have time for anything other than YouTube. Just not enough time. Yeah, no, it's totally. That's how it is for a lot of people, for sure. This is what I do. You know what I mean? This is what I do. Some people go to work. This is what I do. Okay. All right, cool. Think you hit the nail on the head there. I think there's far behind it too. Yes, their mind can only take so much. Either way, it's sad. It is. I don't like. I know people argue all the time, right? Rah 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 rah. It's this. It's that. I just walk away. Like I honestly, it's not even pity because it doesn't go that far. Like it's not like I just feel bad. Like I'm just like that sucks. That sucks. I lose people all the time, like because that's how serious they are about the way they believe, right? Like I got a lot of friends that are in a flesh and blood stage. As far as their mind, we're still friends. Here's a shit. So the things we could talk about too. I mean, it's what it is. 432 and 528, I think it is. And there's one more, but can't remember. All three are in what's called solfeggio frequency. So solfeggio. Um, this one that I just put on, this 777, it's really interesting. It's like totally um I can just tell you it's like making me more like it's not like a calming one. Not for me anyway. At least this is kind of picking me up a little bit, which is interesting. Jumpy. Find a place that has water or a stream where you can also stay cool. Yeah, I mean the whole island's kind of like that for the most part, except the Barrens, uh, which they do have huge rivers, but it's hard to hike along them. It's not like it's hard to explain how it is here. It's just so chopped up by like private sectors, private homes, private businesses, crap like that. But yeah, that's not bad idea. It's only gonna be 2 days, I think, where it's gonna be today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. It's just gonna be like, sorry, buddy. That was a hard. So somebody actually like complained once and was like, "Oh, when you're talking on your videos, can you stop whistling when you say an S?" Like, first of all, is it that serious? Second of all, no, obviously I can't. It's the way I speak. So I just say go find another damn channel. All right, we have a request coming in. Pause this. I'll play it over here. Oh, you're leaving messenger. Yeah, I guess so. Okay. We're gonna play one. This was just sent in by a subscriber, but it was sent to me personally. So I won't say your name. If you want to announce who you are, you can. Oh, we got another message coming. Oh shit. Okay. Hey, buddy. Sorry, I didn't see you back there. All right, hang on. Let me play with this volume here. Hey, you're a little choppy.
You want to see if they had their treats?
Yeah, you were coming in a little choppy. I hear you now. Go ahead.
So we got these. See if we'll see if they had any of the Krispy Kreme. The box is standing up on its side.
It's not how you left it.
I left it over here covered with stuff. I actually put all this bark on top of it. But let's see. I guess I went with the pumpkin. I had these.
Wait, so
And
there's nothing in it? There's nothing in it, and they stood it up on its side? If it was them, obviously, right?
yeah. I also have over here I can see there's a apple pie. Let's see what this looks like. It's upside down. So it's got the tin back inside. Pretty cool. I've got something else. Oh, wait a minute. Over here, there is a bag of peanuts. That's how that looks. Completely gone. Just ripped open. I don't know. I just figured I'd take you out. I've got something else. I don't know where it is. I'm looking right now, but yeah.
No. Thank you. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Where's
get the
that?
shittiest signal when I go out.
Yeah, I got a bad signal here. This one looks like it was beat up pretty good. I can see one more. Well, not too bad actually. Oh. Oh wow. Okay. So there's basically a signature here that happens a lot. Um, can you still hear me?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Here's one last treat right here. Cinnamon cake. But one thing that gets left a lot is this. If you look, that's ripped off.
Oh, the top's ripped off?
This little expiration sticker, that's hard to do. If you ever try to rip this cellophane
Yeah.
perfectly like that,
Yes.
that's hard to do. And they do it all the time. It's kind of like, yep, it was us.
Signature
So
move, yeah.
they do that with bananas too. They'll peel off just the Chiquita sticker. Yeah, I'll show you. Yeah, yeah. So
That's pretty cool.
I was just out here and I saw you. I was going to check and then I saw you live, so I figured I'd hop on and
Nah, it's cool.
just
I'm
show
glad
a
you
little of
did.
that.
It's cool.
That's the first time I've ever done donuts. I don't always do sweet stuff like that, but I don't know. You know how it is. You figure they can get all the vegetables and greenery they want, so
Hey, you have a lot of people who will say again, everyone's got their opinions. Oh, don't give them crap.
yeah.
Don't give them this. Only do organic. And honestly, tune into what you think. What it feels like, and go with that. Like that's what I always say. Just do what works for you. If some people are scared because they think it's, you get all the people who say, oh, if you feed them, they'll harass you forever and they want more. Like
Yeah.
they've never happened. Never happened to me. But I
No.
can only talk from my experience.
Yeah,
So
I mean, I do a few treats and I will I've had plenty times where I didn't put them out and I've had plenty times where they didn't take them all. So So yeah, I just figured I'd show you that. I got one other cool thing I'll show you here.
go for it.
This is pretty neat. I get a kick out of this. There's all sorts of stuff around here, but one thing is pretty cool. Someone like you or Arla might have an idea about this. Oh, I just found one more.
Yeah, I don't know why his name's not showing up there. That's weird. Oh,
That's
because
all
I
right.
have, because I have things highlighted. That's why. When I highlight them, names go away. That's why.
So we're gonna get through this spider web and show you this beauty right here. We got one. You see that?
Uh huh.
And then two. You able to see that?
Yep.
Can you see that or hear me here?
Yeah, yeah, I got you. You're good.
And then one more right here. Three in a row.
Were they weren't there yesterday?
No, they've been here a little
Oh,
while.
okay.
But so there's one, two, three. All right there. If that's not cool.
How far is that? How far is that from you?
Not far.
Not far at all, right? That's what I figured.
I'll,
I
I'll
know.
message you where it is.
Yeah, yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, I guess I'm gonna go. But I just wanted to share that.
No, it's
Thought it'd
great,
be
bro.
fun.
No, thank you for
I
hopping
don't
on.
usually I don't usually film from when I'm out on these parts. So
No, I appreciate it, bro. Thank you.
yeah, I'll probably be back in chat.
Okay.
But I'm gonna get going.
All right.
Cool, man. Good to
Love
see
you, bro.
everyone. All right. Love you too.
Thank you. Guy's the best. He's the best. All right. All right. So thank you again. Thank you, bro. That was cool. All right. Let me get back to Goodens. Yeah, this is a good way to put it. They're. You ever hear me talk about the phantom footsteps? It's not really a phantom, right? Like they're right there. They're technically right there, but it's like the next dimension over. And I know it's hard to understand. Like I get it. I have trouble putting it into words still to this day. Uh, You know, best way I can explain it is like they're energy based, right? So like they're not always in a physical. It's not just like cloaked. It's not just like a cloaked physical being. Like they can, like what she's saying about not all matter is solid matter. Like it's a good way to put it. Uh, Ron Moorhead like gets it pretty far, with making it make sense, but it does go deeper. I always say that they're elementals, like, but most elementals have one element that they're bound to, like Sasquatch are multi elementals, and it's okay. Like it's okay to be in a place where I don't I'm not saying it's bad to be in a place like where your understanding is what it is. It doesn't matter as long as you're just open minded and you keep yourself like continuously learning. Like for instance, I always bring it up like Red Creek Mafia had a physical flesh and blood encounter that made me rethink a lot of things, right? So it made me revert back to some things where I had thought, okay, I had something figured out, but obviously I don't. So I have to really take all that into consideration. Really? All right, hang on. I've been very bad with my messenger lately. I apologize, guys. It's like loaded, like, I mean, bogged all the way down with stuff. Uh, everything is. Everything. Everywhere I look, it's just like full. I take a weekend off with my son and it just backs up so much that I I feel bad. Like I really do. Okay, here we are. All right. He's back. Yeah, I mean I've gifted them a lot of times the stuff I give is like I go to the bodega and get fruits that like you can't get on the land, like pineapples, mangoes, watermelons. I mean, you can get here, but I bring them yucca or plantains, which is similar to a banana, but it's not. Uh, Stuff like that. Have you ever put anything out and when it messed with it, check for prints? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't. I've gotten. I don't have a cast yet. I don't have a cast yet or anything. Well, I shouldn't say that. I've cast it, but I don't have one. It's a long story. Um, but yeah, I've gotten so many things and like got so much different proof and stuff like that. Like that's not really things I harp on anymore. Like I'm more focused on the relationship and like the continuous connection. Try to maintain it. I still do love the gifting process though. I still love it because there's always like something funny about the way they do it or like new and exciting about where they put it and how they did something. Some of it's personal and I don't tell you guys, but let me tell you, like their sense of humor has like maybe I lightened up. Maybe that's what it is. I stopped being so damn serious. So like now it's like game on and it's like prank city. It's just funny now. Like it's funny. The one I shared with you guys was a few months ago when it started, and it was I was like looking at this thing at a car sales, and it was like, and I was like, oh, I want one of those. And then I come out to the car later, and it's stuck. There's like this big piece of straw like stuck down in there. It's like a big blade of grass, almost like palm or something. It was like stuck down in there, and it was like I don't know. If you watch the video, you'll see it, but it's like doing the thing perfectly. And instantly, I knew that's what it was. And you have to wonder, like, that's why I always say, like, they're part of me. You know what I mean? Like, it's not all of them, but just Bubba and Jane is like they're part of me, and like they're always there. Like they know what I'm thinking, and even if I'm driving in the car and like talking to myself or thinking to myself, like they heard that somehow. Yeah, thank you, Campo and Sasquatch. I'm probably so far behind. They have nature spirit abilities, right? Could it just be visible in a light spectrum we don't see? There's a lot of stuff like that. That's why I don't put them in a box, right? Because there's so much to it. And like so many people are on point with with the answers, but it's like I'm always like, damn, like go, because it doesn't stop there. You know what I mean? I'm like, ugh, keep pushing. So much involved. Yeah, so much involved. No, we all are, bro. We're all learning every single day. That's why, even though no matter how much I know, you'll always see me sit up here and just kind of be like, because I really, as soon as I start acting like a know-it-all, they're gonna make me look like an asshole. 100%, 100%. I finally got an axe. Let me show you guys. Show it to you. Shout out to Southern Grits. I'm not gonna take it out. Well, actually, I'll show it to you real quick. It's pretty cool. Sharp as hell though. Should be good. Should be good for like chopping and for like if I have to shave some stuff down. It's a longer one than a lot of them. You have to, but it seems sturdy. It seems like it's got what I need for it. You know, it's got what I need out of it. We'll see. I can't believe how expensive axes are. It's insane. And like seems like every they charge for every 3 inches or 6 inches on an axe. The more you Yeah, no, it came out good. Yeah, in the very, very beginning, it was a little choppy until my door. Oh, that's cool, Judy. Yeah, I messaged you, Judy. You got it? Okay. Judy, you've been around forever. There's no way you just been around longer than 2 to 3 months. Wow, have you shared them? How interesting. Love to see them. What the hell did I say? Completely get what you're saying. I've experienced the consciousness connection, what I referred to as entanglement, since I first went to that location. Yeah, yeah, that's a nice entanglement works. Totally works. It's a perfect description. It's as good as any. I haven't really shared it out, but I sent it to a couple different people. Nice, nice, nice. What is it? Oh, the axe. Okay. Yeah, well, yeah, that's for sure. I'm working on getting something for self defense. I'm gonna be going into a lot of dangerous places, and I can't afford this damn thing. Like, I'm looking for something non-lethal. I don't want a gun. Like, I don't. I want something that works, but a good one is over $300, closer to four. So I might just have to go cheap as shit on it and just get a cheap ass version and hope it works. Dogman, UK man, how's you, sir? All right, living a dream. We're here lurking. Uh-oh. Now there's more pressure. Now there's more pressure. So much more pressure. Watch this. I'm gonna go lurk on you. I said lurking on you. I'm glad I entertain myself because I probably don't entertain nobody else. Yeah, learning every day for sure. Some videos of some little people a few months ago. Nice, Susan. You use an axe too? Okay, cool. Nice. Yeah, that there's let me tell you, there was some I was looking at online and some of them are like artwork and I mean, beautiful wood handle like the Nordic style, right? I love Nordic stuff. I just do. It's not me. It doesn't fit my bill, right? They're like big bearded, long haired, uh, tall, brolic, um, you know, tattoos top to bottom, like that. Total opposite. I just love it. So anyway, the Nordic axes, some had like these beautiful wood handles with like engravings on the metal itself, on the steel, whatever it's called. Really cool though. Mike, what's the S stand for? And what? I don't know where. Oh, CWS, Camping with Sasquatch. His channel. He was in here a minute ago. I don't know if he's still here. But yeah, right, right. That's what I was thinking. Oh, you're at work? Nice. Vacation. Come on over. I just did a video on some exercise I'm doing to show Tony unidentified as photo while you are talking on my big flat screen. Face red, heart shape. Face red, heart shape. Roger says, I've got a machete and a small axe I pack on my ATV when I go up in the mountains here where I live in eastern Kentucky. Oh, nice. Nice, yeah. If I, yeah, gotta have it. Okay. I see you. Oh, just the pictures, Mike, not me. Oh, I have been around forever. Oh, I got you. Yeah, those Viking axes, those are sweet. Yeah. I got a woodsman axe. Throwing cost 250. Yep. Yep. The good throwing axes are really, you don't want one that like bounces off and shoots back at you, right? But like even, I guess like being in the army, I know the worth of like TA-50, which is parachute cord, which is like it's a design on like tactical things, and it makes like the value go up through the roof somehow. But it's just I get it, like it's survival. It becomes a survival tool if you're in a situation, right? But it's not. You could get a whole spool of this shit for like dirt cheap. I know because guys used to make bracelets and stuff all the time, and people keychains, and I don't know. They learned how to weave it in and out and make bracelets with those little, the parachute cord bracelets, different colors, different stuff, different sizes, and then they just bought little plastic snap buckle, and they were selling them for like, 5 or 10 bucks and making money. Everybody's got a gig, I guess. I don't have one, but I mean, I hope to figure one out soon. I have a lot of ideas, but they don't ever really amount to much because I don't know, not much for sales. I guess I could just do it and put it there and just leave it at that. Machete and a bunch of knives. Yeah, I I was big into knives for a long time. Really, really big into knives. Uh, everything's gotten so taboo. At least around where I stay at. It's just so weird lately. But it's just unreal. People have gotten so soft about like everything. Maybe it's always been that way. I don't know. I don't know. Really don't know. But yeah, well, I got what I could for now. That one's that's a nice axe. It's a really nice axe. Like it's sick. It's all right. It's all good, Matthew. Oh wow, Scotland. Please forgive me. Bear spray would be bear spray would be great. So there's something else I've been looking into a little bit, and it'll be beneficial for. I can handle myself, but I don't want to. Like I don't want my age. Like I don't want to get into anything with anybody. So if I need to protect myself, I want to find an easy way to do it, and I think I found it. And I guess I come from a place where you don't tell people. But even my father back in the day, he said when I was learning, we were going to karate and I was going to mixed martial arts all over the place. He said, "Don't tell anybody that you're doing this stuff." And I didn't understand why, but he was right. Because people want to test you. Like people will test you, or you're giving people information that like now they know what you know, and it's just why he wanted me to dabble in everything so that nobody could kind of. That's why mixed martial artists are so hard to put a grasp on, right? Because you don't know what they're coming with, what style. You could study Muay Thai or you could study Brazilian Jiu Jitsu and learn what somebody knows, but if they're a Kung Fu, Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, Muay Thai, boxer, wrestler, right? If everybody's if somebody dabbles in everything, you don't really know which way they're going to come from. Uh, anyway, you get my drift, right? You don't want to give people. a way to get one up on you. Not when it comes to, your defenses. Viewing from Scotland. Welcome, buddy. Nice to have you. Hey. Yeah, I got something like that already. And then I got a couple things, but it's very close. You got to be very close to. You got to be very close to do those things. It's really interesting the way the video breaks down. It almost like wants you to like stand, and then it has like these visuals of like this cascading, like spinning energy, and like it's almost like I wonder if that's like mind connection. Let me know if anyone has suggestions for chiggers. Oh shit. Oh man. Okay. Okay. Billy just got hit with those. Brian got hit last year, bad. Merlin Squatch is dealing with it now. I am a little bit, but not bad. My poison ivy is worse because whatever, it doesn't matter. Brian got hit bad last year, and I got hit the year before. I had him on. I didn't know what I had. I didn't know what it was, and they were in my shoes. I guess I was kicking through all the stuff, whatever, the dirt, the dust, whatever the hell was in there. Wherever they were, I kicked them up literally, and they embedded themselves in my sneakers and went through my, into my socks, and they were on my ankles and everywhere. So I didn't know what I had on my foot at all. I knew it was itchy, and it was itchy. I just figured, oh, whatever, I got bit by something or I caught, whatever. I don't know. So I was just literally scratching them in. I was scratching them in for like 3 days. It's good. It's good to do a video on them. Very good. I had them in my feet for 2 months, give or take, maybe a little more. Got motion lights, sir. I mean, my home, I don't, well, side of my apartment's not my home. I just rent here, but an air horn, it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. I have a knife problem. Sean, what's up, buddy? I don't know of more natural remedy, but my mother used to use fingernail polish remover when she unknowingly walked across the wrong part of the yard to get them. Yeah, nail polish works. Nail polish remover, bleach. Obviously you want to put a bunch of like before you go to bed, you really, really want to calamine the shit out of it and cover it so you don't scratch it. You don't want to scratch them in or scratch them off or whatever. You want to try to get them up and out if you can. Open your pores and get them up and out. But I didn't know any of this. I didn't know any of this stuff. And like if I showed you my ankles right now, my feet, you'd be like, "Damn, man!" And this is why I always tell people: if you don't love the woods, it will not love you back because you will catch all sorts of shit that you didn't go in with. Nothing ventured, nothing gained in your ideas. Ooh, ice axe. Oh, nice axe, probably. What did I say? Vicks. Yep. Saw some of socks and shoes when we would go fishing in area with chiggers. Yeah. He actually told me that tip about the Cambo Sasquatch is the one that had me putting this stuff on. And it does help a little bit. You know, you could buy this one at the dollar store. It's not Vicks, right? But it's oh, this is Carol. Yeah, I think I paid $1.25 for this, big ass jug. I have two of them. I keep one in my pack, and I keep one here, and then I put it on before I go out. So I always put on a layer of bug spray and everything I'm gonna do. I put it on my skin before I dress, and then I spray my clothes again. You know, the layers, like layers of it. They want to boast they beat up an MMA person. Yeah, so yeah, sometimes, right? Yeah. I mean, I'm talking way back to like when I was in like middle school. So he was right. If I would have walked around telling kids in middle school that I was in karate, even jokingly around, it would have put a spotlight over my head. Like even if it was joking, like my friends, they would have just been screwing with me. You know what I mean? And then of course, like you said, like somebody would have been like, "Oh, I'm gonna whoop his ass. I'll show you that shit don't work. I'm a schoolyard bully," and it wouldn't have. And his point was so accurate. Until you master it, don't say nothing because you know you're still learning. And then he said, when you're a master, you'll learn that talking isn't a big deal. It's not that important for anyone. Like, and what he was teaching me was a lifestyle. He was teaching me how to like find control and this and that. And, a lot of things go into that. A lot of different things. A lot of different things. Anyway. Yep. I've done it. Done it. It's a big mistake for sure. I had around that park for some looking around. I wanted to show you around a bit to my spots. Yeah, I'm heading up there soon. I don't really I thought I was gonna have the funding to do it, and looking kind of grim, but there was a lot I wanted to do. Let's put it that way. And if I make a trip up that far, I gotta know that like I'm not just driving up there and turning back around. Um, so I'll see Anthony's coming back from the Berkshires soon. Uh, see what he's up to. I gotta touch base with Jake and Adam, and then I want to figure some things out with the dirt bike because I really want to bring that up there. I haven't even really gotten to ride it yet because there's nowhere around here. So yeah, yeah. There's a few things I want to get into, and then I wanted to go to Champlain, Lake Champlain, and see Champ. But we'll see. One way or another, I'll work something out. We're due for we're due for something, right? Once a month at least, we have to do something like out of the ordinary, like challenge ourselves, travel, and link up with somebody, whatever. So, like I said, when I do come up that way, I'll make sure I let everyone know when, so that way anyone who wants to can link up. Originally, I was gonna be going to the festival, but I got shit to do that day. Like I just can't be up there at that point. So I'm gonna try to come up sooner. But now I'm too old to run very far. Yeah, yeah, right, right. Exactly. Exactly. Nobody's in the shape they were. Like, nobody's in like running shape, fighting shape. Like, at least I know I'm not. Like, I hike every single day and I get winded. Um, some people are gym rats, but like, majority of them aren't doing like, some people are runners, like physically, like they run every single day and they could run forever endurance. Like, but I never was one of those people. Never, never. Hated it. Hated it. That ground and pound, like I was on a running team, and when I lived in Manhattan for a little while, I lived in Times Square for a minute, and I joined a running team, and it was like a recovery program for veterans who were like, it was supposed to be like this beautiful thing, right? And to an extent, it was, but rolling out of bed at 5 a.m. so you can run through that Manhattan, it's pretty amazing because there's actually nobody out there, right? And it's pretty beautiful. And we would a lot of times the route I wanted to take with my running partner, she was always cool with us going a different route because I just didn't want to be around nobody. I didn't want to run in a big group of people. I felt like we were a target. I don't know. It's just what I felt. So we would split off, and I would always run to the Intrepid, which is down by, I just forget the name of it. Something Pier. I don't know what the fuck it's called. It's popular though with people. There's like a celebrities fly the helicopters in there. The Intrepid is this big air air force carrier, right? Is that what they're called? Anyway, yeah, there's a bunch. It's old. It doesn't go anywhere, but it's cool. It's got a bunch of old school planes on and stuff. It's this huge like floating city block, you know. And what the hell is it called? Chauncey Pier? No, that ain't it. Oh, why can't I think of it? Anyway, I would run down that street because it was on the water, and I like the water. That's all there is to the story, really. But it was really nice. The sun would be coming up. Clove oil, nice. Yeah. Okay, cool. Ghost chili. Not getting any younger, yeah. All right, let me catch up with you guys. Yeah, I honestly, Bob, I wasn't going for me. You know, like I outgrew that place. I outgrew that festival in the first half an hour because ev- uh, everybody there was there to sell something or push a narrative that was ridiculous. Uh, I sat there with a couple of guys on my team, and you know who they are, and one left. One, I don't even know if I don't even know if they're either one of them are there because, but it was just a bleh, 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 like so rehearsed. When somebody doesn't have experience, I don't feel like they should speak on things. It's just the facts, right? Like that's just my opinion. And again, he's like one of the guys is like a brother, but you know, that's enough. But yeah, I outgrew it very fast, Bob. Was it fun? Yeah. Was it exciting? Yeah. Would I love to meet, have people that be a nice meeting place for people to come? Yeah. And bump shoulder. I'd like to see a few people there that would probably be there that I might not meet any other time. But other than that, there's really nothing there for me. I'm more eager to get in the woods that surround the festival. When they were doing the calling contest, I was on the mountain across the hill. That's how fast I was gone. And that was year one. Wish there was something simple like Bravecto. I don't even know what that is. Or something just a one and done treatment. Oh yeah. For chickens, yeah, that would be cool. Like how like you just put shit on your dog. You see the videos of the guy who lays apples out for them, and he took a lecturer guy who teaches about Bigfoot, which I don't understand. If he is not a believer, how can he teach? I know exactly who you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know either. But again, things were acceptable a few years ago. They're still acceptable. It's still fucking acceptable. It is. It's not acceptable to me. It's not acceptable to people who realize that they're not just a giant thing walking around in circles and ducking behind rocks and shit. If they were, I'd be so good at this shit. I'd be the best there was because I would very tactical, right? I would grab a tactical team and we'd be probably the best there was. Um, so you got to do relationships. You got to form, and that's I take pages out of everybody's book that goes before me. Somebody I see that has the key to success and then hands it over, and then what do? Why do people throw it to the side and just keep knocking on the door? Can't fathom it. But I know who you're talking about, and I don't understand that. I really don't, bro. I don't know. Charcoal, nice. My legs were covered in ticks. Tiny ticks once in Missouri. Shit, man. I mean, I had between me and Gunner, I had I lost count at 100, and it was big, small, mediums. It was there were deer ticks, obviously. There was Lone Star, maybe, or some shit like that. Anyway, there was like four different types of ticks on us. Four. And I've never, man, let me tell you, I have never been that skeeved out in my life. And the worst part was that every time I thought I had him, like, I had them all off him, like, you would just see something go, like, through his hair. And it was like, oh my God, like, they're still here. They're still here. And, like, it went on for days. Like, don't know where they kept coming from. Like, we would comb him over, over, and over, and over. I use the pictures from my journeys and make reels. There's a lot of in each picture. Still, I hope you'll get to see them and let me know what you think. I do see them occasionally. I do. I will let you know next time. I will definitely look. Who that? Nicole snuck in the side door. What's happening? Thank you, LAB. I had trouble finding tips because people say stuff like long oaths don't help, but vids say it does. Um, long oaths. Oh, long baths, probably. Um, yeah, why wouldn't it help? I mean, if it's a warm bath and it opens your pores and you could continuously like, yeah, I don't see why it wouldn't. It might be maybe it's supposed to be a compress or something, but I don't know. Who cares? I'm a big trial and error person because every time I try to look shit up online, it tends to be ass backwards. So like, I'm the guy who like calls his grandma, or like calls like you remember back in the day when you didn't have it, you didn't have Google. And like, if your car made a noise, you called your uncle or your friend who was a mechanic. Like, I'm still that way. I'm still that way. I'm sure it annoys some people, but I would rather hear somebody I know that I trust voice tell me what they're saying. Um, I've been burned too many times because even online now, like these sources, some of them look so credible and like it's got the little lock at the top and it looks all fancy. But if you go back and Google who they are, like it'll be like they're a derivative of a scam company. True that. Oops. Next morning, the uni lecture guy was on the helicopter out of there. Peppermint oil. Okay, cool. I've never carried weapons out with me, but that needs to change for sure. Right, and that's why I'm looking for a non-lethal, something non-lethal, right? Because I'm big on not carrying, and it has nothing to do with Sasquatch. Nothing. But I'm being cued to get something to protect myself. I'm being cued. Like, and what do I do, right? Human nature. Stubborn, stubborn, stubborn. Shake it off. Blow it off. I want to spend money. Forget it. That costs something. I want to do it, right? I want to do what I want to do. Human nature, right? Because we all have a personality. So when something comes in from the outside and it's not really our game plan, it's kind of hard to soak in. This is where I have trouble with Sasquatch. Like I have trouble. I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot. I really have. I've really learned a lot. I've gotten really good at it, but still sometimes I can be stubborn with it. I got that after you had him in LIB. Great tip. Keep it in my pack too, and eat raw garlic. Yeah, well, raw garlic is one of my favorite gifts too. I leave it all the time, and it's one of the only things that always goes like that. No trace, nothing. Now, mind you, try to get one clove of garlic, one fresh clove of garlic, and put it on your cutting board and touch it. Just touch it. You'll see it starts to flake these leaves off, and if you press down on it, like it does a lot of different things. So something's taking it away. I mean, just gone. Alan, what's up, buddy? Hey, Val. Love the tea. Thank you. It's actually this is why I got it because like I'm obsessed with hoodies, and so this is like my summer hoodie. But I got a little too fat for it, so I don't wear it too much. But maybe it'll motivate me to fit in it again. I actually have a flashlight made of aircraft aluminum and would definitely make it for a great club. Yeah, well, I need to get another flashlight for sure and like something good. I've been looking at a few and like there's some shit out there that I didn't even know existed. Oh, wow, man, so cool. Hello to you, brother. Sean, I have Facebook Reels and I shared like videos to you, 6 videos to YouTube. That's where I see them on Facebook. They're Reels and they like, right? Like it's got music and like it's just still frames, right? And they come in and then because what I usually do is I end up pausing it on the first one and then trying to like zoom in. That's probably why I don't get very far. I can help them find it. Big knife on one of them when you screw it. Oh shit. One of my old flashlights was awesome. Oh no, never mind. It was a big ass knife. It was like a survival knife, and it had a compass on the bottom. Like, I mean, you could butt somebody's shit real bad with the backside if you want to, but it unscrewed, and then it had it had like tactical shit inside, like a fishing line and matches, and like anyway, for like $10, I got this thing. It was like this huge, like freaking, ping, ping. What's that guy's name? Good old mate, Australia. I got a piece of puzzle together to get to him. Hat, Crocodile Dundee. Sorry, I had to go through my motions to get to his name. I miss old friends, seeing them so far, mostly strangers that like the videos. I'll come by and I'll say something. I've been watching them. I guess I haven't commented, and I'm so, that's bad because I know better. I know how much a comment matters. Yep. Yeah, fall is good because you could just go forever. You could literally go outside and see, like, now, like, if I went out right now, I only get so far, right? Because you start to get so uncomfortable. You start to get so uncomfortable. My back is messed up too, man. I hear you. My neck is always screwed up. So that's why I'm gonna try to like take it fairly easy. Hopefully Wednesday I'm gonna get some kind of help, uh, treatment wise. I don't even know what my appointment's for, but I'm hoping it's for my neck, and then hope to do some stuff shortly after. Let it settle in and get on the ball and do some kind of little expedition. And I'll try and I'm gonna try and be conscious of it and do it proper and make like a nice little mini doc out of it instead of just staggering all the videos in and just like everybody misses something because I put it all over the place. That's why I'm trying to make these mashups instead. Oh, I have a 20-minute, a 10-minute, and a 10-minute video, even though they're from 3 different days, from 3 different places. Whatever, like just stick them together, call them mashup, whatever. It's my little name for it, and then whatever. You guys seemed to even enjoy it last night. For those of you who were there, so that was cool. It's all right, Val. Thank you. I seen a show, and military personnel were talking about their experiences with Bigfoot, and they were told they are free to enter the base. Don't stop them. That's interesting. See, like I know now that I saw a Sasquatch at the front base at Fort Benning. I know it. I know that's what it was now. We stopped. We were staring. It was the middle of the night. The MPs were at the gate, and they were probably wondering what the hell we were doing, why we stopped, and so like 100 yards from the gate or whatever. So they ended up coming out to us, and we were telling them what we seen, and they two New York guys, no idea, in the middle of Georgia, outside Fort Benning main gate. They said it was a giant boar, and they says, oh, they get up to this size, they get up to 800 pounds sometimes, whatever they said. And I was driving because my friend was hammered. So he saw it, but he didn't really care to like figure it out. But I remember being so dead set on like wanting to argue that it wasn't a boar, but I didn't know what the hell it was. And it was, mind you, it was on all fours. It was on all fours. But it wasn't like at one point it was like the way it was coming in and out of the bushes too, like figure eighting in and out of the bushes like a sidewinder snake or some shit. Like um anyway, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. The little sighting was over anyway, but I just like wanted I didn't want somebody to tell me what the hell I saw. I was trying to process it. Still trying to process it. So what happened was I just ended up accepting what I was told and moving on. Not till many, many years later did I even think about it. You know, I didn't think about it. Whoa, whoa, this thing's going all over the place. Hey, I have been known to run to the bathroom. Hello, kids. Hello. I got Raph Scrampton near me. I have to check out UFO Hospital. Okay, cool. Tell my roaches to scare away the chickers. Oh, nice. Suku. Yeah, I'm not far from one either. There's one in Connecticut up on not far north. Chuck, hello. Yeah, glad you're here, man. Good, good. I like to see this, Ember. Thank you. You guys all support each other. 14-hour shifts, 5 days a week. Damn, it's a lot, man. RG, what's up, brother? I have to go now. Okay, Susan A. Thank you for being here. I know our times are so far off, so I appreciate you being here. Oh, maybe not. Susan A. I don't know I forget where you are. I was thinking of the other one. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. There's a product I use when fishing in the long grass. It's called Skin So Soft Lotion. I know you guys keep telling me that. I gotta get it. I gotta just get it. You know what? A lot of you keep asking me to send me shit, and like I think maybe what I'm gonna do is get like a PO box and just put it up. Just post it on the about section or something. There's gun fucking BB guns right now, but yeah. What's up, Derek? Sorry, I forgot you weren't. Yeah, I'm so used to you just being here. Through that, they throw away the key depending on what success it holds. They are normally threatened by mysterious people, and some have retracted statement of video posts, and they say they are all folk and disappear. All fake and disappear. Yeah, I hear you, dude. Thank you. It's a good point. All right, I'm probably way behind. Gotta love Nutella. 30,000. Damn. See, I'll be happy with 3,000 lumens would make me happy. Beyond happy. Now you have Dundee. Oh, I'm way behind. I was talking about Dundee forever ago. All right. Oh, there she is. All right, I'm gonna catch up to you guys. Ready? I'm sorry. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, I wasn't that far behind. Okay, let's go. I really thought I was way further. It's burnt all around apart from everything blue. Yeah, I don't know either. Morning, my brother from another mother. Dude, do you ever read your messages? I mean, what do I have to do to have a chat with you? Oh, throw a snake at you. I, I was saying it earlier. I'm behind on all my messages, but I'll get to them eventually. It's good to see you, Angel. My son has been chopping every tree limb from my house to North Georgia with his tactical axe. I can only imagine. I don't know, he's my guy. I love that kid. It makes me laugh. I'm learning. I'm learning on Bigfoot because when I go out, I want to be prepared. Oh yeah, for sure. That you're ready for dog man. You're ready for Bigfoot. That's for sure. Even eating a piece of raw garlic every day helps a lot too. Comes out in your sweat. Yeah, for sure. I'm enjoying your live stream. Thank you. No, thank you. I mean, it's nothing without you guys, right? I mean, that's what this is all about, though. I want to start our days off right and like kind of link up with you and every time if I can, right? So selfishly, what do I want to do, right? I wanted to get up today and just, well, whatever. I had the kid, but he on some days I'm by myself and I want to go and take off run, but at the same time, I feel like it's important for us to gather here. Oh, I just messaged you, Judy. Like, well, not just, but I hope it was you. You know why? Oh, hang on. Let's see. Um, uh, yeah, I don't know. Let me try. Yeah, it worked. I mean, oh, we're not friends on. I don't know why. I can't add you. It won't. Why won't it let me add you as a friend? It's not even an option. Oh, I requested you. That's why. Yeah. I'm gonna cancel the request and then send it again. Okay. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I do this. Happens to me all the time. I get this once a day. Somebody be like, "Oh, this, that, the other thing," and I'm like, I don't know. If I showed you guys the messages that come through my shit, like I just I literally was supposed to be on somebody's show, and he messaged me on on I think Instagram, and like I hadn't gotten over there, and I didn't know how to check those, and like I totally screwed something up, and I felt so bad because I was like, it was like he messaged me like 2 weeks in advance, and I was like 2 weeks after the show. Felt like an idiot. Uh, you know what? I don't know if I know. I does my best. Whatever I take in, like if it's directly from the source, the source's mouth. I don't like to say horse's mouth, but when the Sasquatch teach me something, I'm comfortable saying it. And again, I'll always say like I don't know if it's for everywhere. I don't know if it goes that way for everywhere and for every Sasquatch, but I could tell you what this particular big guy said to me. All right, we'll late one more of these. You should do a roll call. Yeah, I do usually in the beginning. You'd be surprised for the amount for the amount of subscribers we have here. There's really not everybody kind of trickles in and out. Like it's not usually a huge crowd, so it's pretty manageable. But I like it that way. I don't put on some fancy show. I like to be intimate with the people who come through. Fuck! There's no way. Again? Yo, that's so annoying. It's got to be one of the mods doing this shit because like there's something wrong there. Yeah, I know how to get it. It's gonna take me a minute to do it, but I'll figure it out. All right, let's try this way. She is. No, she's not. She's not blocked. She shouldn't be anyway. Okay, I got you, Judy. I see you on there. Um, yeah. No, she's not blocked. So, but it was something was happening where she was getting blocked a lot, and I don't know what. But it's very annoying because clearly she's here trying and it's not working. So it's not showing her. And this shit happens all the time. It's so frustrating. I'm a Bigfoot and experience and scout on these junkies who I'm not sure. You never know. You never know what's out there. Um, I mean, the thing about it is like I live in a place where they the masses, right? As far as data goes, there are no Bigfoot here. Now, it's not just me anymore. Like that's the beauty of it. It's not just me anymore. I get people all the time now who tell me of their experiences. Some of them are right in here. You just don't know they're from here. You just don't know that. You know what I mean? You just don't know because we don't talk about it, and they don't want to talk about it, and that's fine. Fine. They talk to me about it, and we talk about their experience together, and it's great. Um, there are some people who went public and then came backwards and said, "I don't want to do that shit." I get it. I get it. I meet that. I've met that. I've met that point so many times. I've met that point so many times, and then I realized, like, it's not about me. It's not about me and how hard it is. Like, if it was hard, if it was easy, it wouldn't be awesome. You know, nothing good ever came easy. They could be there just living happy lives away from humans, yeah. Or they, like, there's a guy. I always like to use him as an example because he is in Auckland in New Zealand. So New Zealand, right? It's not like a place where there wouldn't be, you know, a Bigfoot or a type of Bigfoot. I forget what they're called exactly over there. I don't want to butcher the name. Um, but this particular guy lives in the city, and there's similar to a Central Park, like in New York City. There's like this ancient forest out right at the edge of the city, and it's got this boardwalk that goes through, and beautiful, beautiful place. Seen it firsthand, but oh, whatever on a video. Uh, so the Sasquatch that he has direct connection to and he communicates with is from Utah in the States. Can't make this shit up. Can't make this shit up. And it travels. So I mean, I don't think it's even if they're not maybe that's not maybe a prime place for them to be living. I don't think it's beyond them to. It's like hopping the bus downtown. Taking a portal to Scotland from the States. Like, oh, I've been known to. I've been known to. I appreciate it, Judy. Depends who you ask, I guess, right? Some people perceive me as very like abrasive or blunt or right. Like it depends. But I mean, I guess you got to get to know me. Took a pic of a guy and said, "Seriously, is this Bigfoot?" Was an unkept human guy. Karen, what's up? Oh, Bigfoot Michigan Rob, what's happening? Hey, I'm talking few of my hey all, I'm talking few regulars and all my TikToks still watching them. Oh, okay. Thank you, bro. He's on his TikTok watching with a few people. I don't care if people say all cryptids are bad, but if they were, how are they telling their stories? Thank you. Thank you. Yowie. Not Yowie. Yeah, that's Australia. In New Zealand they call them it's there's literally a tribe of men that are named after the Sasquatch now. And we'll dive into that story another time because I got it directly from locals there. And I don't know if it's a widespread thing that's known, but really cool. It's really interesting. Let's put it this way. The Maori, I believe that's what they call the Maori tribe, probably butchering it. But in the beginning, they went to war with the Sasquatch. I'll just give you the quick version. And they were losing. The the hairy man of the forest was uh, peaceful, but when they tried to go to war with them, they got very unpeaceful and very. They were amazing at battle, like amazing at battle. So they were losing badly, and not only were they losing, the hairy man was not just tearing them apart, but eating their people, just devouring them. Just insult to injury, right? Doing a lot of like brutal type shit until they decided to take heed and learn from them and share the land and so on and so forth, right? Now, to this day, look at the way they are, even on a football field or a soccer field. These are the guys that are doing that stomping and chanting and all that stems all the way back. Stems all the way back. There might be a different story written in history books. I don't know. I don't know. But obviously, I'm leaving out a couple little things here because it was a personal thing that was told to me, and I don't really want to, upset any of the tribe out there that shared that with me. So I'm going to keep it pretty general. Not great typing. Yeah, that's all right. Church is one organization who is blatantly lying about our history. Yeah, I know. I know. Some of it's important, but I know what you mean. I've been getting poison ivy a lot the past couple of years. It gets so bad, I usually end up going to the doctor for a shot to get rid of it. Yeah, it's yeah. If it gets that bad, you should. You absolutely should go get the shot or get the antibiotic pill or whatever the hell it's called, cortisone or some shit. Sucks. So what happens with me is like I'm pretty good about it. So somehow I'll get a little bit now, and then what I end up doing is I take good care of it. But when I fall asleep, I spread it because it gets itchy, and I scratch the shit out of it at some point while I'm dead asleep. Scared silly, how you doing? Like your channel is the only channel that I have ever seen whose likes always outnumber the viewers. It's because nobody stays. People come through and then leave, and come back and leave. It's like it's kind of relaxed like that. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but it's thank. Yeah, right. Yeah, dog menu came in. Yeah, yeah, it's okay. Well, that's the worst part about it is somebody up there understands it. Somebody at the top understands what's happening and has made this full blown controlled situation. It's so fucking screwed up, man. It is. It really is. Oh, Maori, maybe. No, I wasn't. I was trying to. I was thinking about the New Zealand trip. I mean, I have. This is how I am. Like, I'll try to. I'll try to remember before I look. But New Zealand. Oops. Tribe. What is it right there? Yeah, Maori are the indigenous Polynesian people of mainland New Zealand. Aotearoa. I always screw that up, even though our brother's been here forever. I never. I don't. I say it right still. Uh, New. Whatever. Originated with the settlers from East Polynesia who arrived in New Zealand in several waves of canoe voyages between roughly 1320 and 1350. Yeah, look, see, like that's what I was talking about. Like, when you really look at it, like they have hair, like they're using like they have hair that like it's not feathers. Same, same. Please speak more about Bubba. How does he communicate with you? You have to be in a certain area when this happens. When I go to where I first met him, where I have most contact, where I think he lives, yeah, it's very intense. It's very intensified, I should say. Um, I don't have to be anywhere really. I just have to like tune in to the vibration where I know he can reach me at the frequency, vibration, whatever you want to put it. So I always refer to it. It's similar to a walkie-talkie, right? Like if I'm on the wrong channel, he could be talking to me all day and I won't reach it. And if I tune in proper, to the proper channel, then I get what I need to get. Now, a lot of times it's on his terms. Sometimes I'll approach him telepathically, if you will, or channel. Try not to. It's just the way I am. It's just the way I am. Try not to bother anybody for anything for a minute. Um, Sometimes it's like a download of knowledge. Sometimes it's small, like a little knowing, like, oh, like all of a sudden, okay, I get it. Like, thank you. Like, it wasn't really mentally. I just all of a sudden, like, oh, well, shit, like a light bulb went off almost, and you just know something. And then sometimes it's like a huge, like, huge, almost like you read a book, but you didn't read it. You just know this a lot of shit all at once. Other times it is like mind speak, people call it, but it's like telepathy, right? They don't need to reinvent the wheel. It is words. And then yeah, yeah, for the most part that's how it goes. And then sometimes it's like the I guess that's not really the same thing though. But the gifting process, there's a lot there too with what they do and what I get gifted. So yeah, Maori, okay, yeah. Are you doing a live hunt with Jack the cameraman? I don't know. Did he say something? If we are, I mean, I'm supposed to go out by him soon. Yeah, like I don't know when, but I'm trying, trying. It's gonna be a hell of a drive, and then whatever, it doesn't matter. But I'm trying to get out by then and get together soon. Yeah. But we were planning on doing like side by sides, like live streams, like side by side, and like maybe doing the same things in different areas. at the same time and seeing what kind of results come out. Yeah. The heat's bad, muggy. Yeah, it's hot as hell here too. I'm only known for First Nation people down under as Aboriginal. Yeah, yeah. A friend in New Zealand that has had plenty of Sasquatch encounters. I believe her channel is Mercury. Oh yeah. Right, right. Mercury, yeah. She's been around a long time. Long time. Forgot about that. Mm-hmm. That's true. Got to go hang. All right, Bob. Talk to you soon, buddy. Bob, I think I saw you called the other day. I'm sorry, or maybe it was yesterday. I'm like I said, I'm like behind on everything. Is what it is. It was my son goes back to school this weekend. Was his last hurrah. That's where my focus was. I was a challenge of not Sasquatch, Bigfoot, there much. Yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah, Judy. You already know. You know what's up. Just communicating with Bubba, feel the same as what happened between us at the circle. Uh, yeah, yeah, pretty similar. Like with him, he's like it's hard to explain, but it's like it's coming from like a command station. Like it it's not something I can ignore or like shake off or like it's like he's like part of me, if that makes sense. Like it's like he's embedded in me. Eric, what's up, buddy? Yeah, you have. Yeah, I know what you mean. I can't really speak on it because I don't know enough about it, but I know exactly where you're going. Know exactly where you're going. Same as like feral people. Like I don't know enough about it to talk on it, but can't can't deny their existence. Yeah, you might, buddy. I mean, we'll talk more if you want. We'll talk more. I am gonna wrap this one up super shortly. Judy, yay! All right, guys. I'm starving. I haven't eaten today. Um, I would normally take this on the road and just like be like, oh, let's just go. But this is my backup, and it's got to be sitting on it's got to sit on the Wi-Fi or I lose it. So, oh man. Oh, okay, I got you. Well, it's good to see you, Eric. Hey, happy Labor Day. Oh, I forgot about that shit. Forgot about that. Could be other entities masquerading as up. True that. That's RG is stating a pretty damn good point. Yeah, it's interesting. Have a great Mike. You too, buddy. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it. It's always a pleasure. I I like that we all can hang out together and just have a good time. And I hope this put you guys in a good put you guys in a good. Just remember to hit the button. I hope this put you guys in a good space and you have a blessed. The rest of your day is blessed and you have a good one. I might be back at some random points. Who knows? Hey, there you are. Littlefoot's grandma. Yes. Again, thank you guys so much for being here. Yep. Nice. Yeah, that's what I gotta go do. I gotta go figure out what I'm gonna barbecue today. That's what I was saying. Maybe I'll be back later. We'll see. Appreciate you all. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you. Talk to you soon.